I actually can't open this myself, so I had James open it. So I'm just gonna do this. Just like that. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, sweetheart, I see you. Did you have fun playing with the bookshelf? So I took some barbecue sauce. I'm gonna take. She wants the door. You can go in here. It's all yours. Come on. See her? She started screaming because I closed the door. She's awesome. Right? Awesome baby girl. And take some hot sauce. Pour it on in. Now, all humans have self-preservation. This is in my refrigerator. My daughter does go in my refrigerator. If she were to lick this, she would feel the sensation of hot on her tongue. And it'd be a self-preservation, so she wouldn't do it again, more than likely. Just like if she were to cut herself with a knife, she wouldn't cut herself with a knife again. It's just human self-preservation. Everyone has it. Until a certain age, and then they become self-destructive sometimes. Hopefully my child does not become that. So, I don't know. Okay. Can't actually open the top, so I just do it this way. Where's Dada? Papa working on the computer? Yeah. Cap, cap? Almost gonna put the cap. Oh, yeah? Oh, really? You tell Mama more. The onions that we did up today are actually going to go into this because onions in my house go into everything. So, and this is another reason why having onions that are already cut up is so nice. Playing in the refrigerator, where she always is. Actually, I don't want this pan on the floor anymore because I got it. So that's it. This is marinating now, and this will marinate until the day that I cook it. And since I just marinated it, I'm going to wait a little while before I cook it because you really want those flavors to seep into your meats. So, and it's marinated on the back and the front, and it's perfect. It's ready to go. So, and I'm going to get as much air out of here as possible. And normally I do mark everything with a marker, but because like certain frozen things, they do look the same. But your meats, you really don't have to unless you want to. But I mean, you're going to use them up so quickly anyway, you don't really have to mark them. And it's kind of hard to mix up a pork chop from a beef chop from a chicken leg. So. Those are hard to mix up, so I'm not going to mark this one. The only thing I'll mark it with is the date. It's funny, I never know the date until I have to put it on my bags. Like, what day is it? I don't know. What date is it? I don't know. Oh, you have to do something for the bags? Alright, well, I know what day it is now. Alright. Yeah, are you talking up a storm? You tell Mama. You tell me. Oh, really? You want to go brush your teeth? We're doing The Fisherman and His Wife tonight, because we didn't get to finish it earlier. And so that's what we're going to do for our bedtime story. And we're probably going to do Seahorse, the Seahorse book, because that's pretty cute and it's short. And The Fisherman and His Wife is pretty long. So one long book, one short book, and I usually do a third book, even though I usually don't plan on doing a third book. So. What are you doing, Karina? I wanted to see what she did to her book today. I hate when she gets a hold of this book because of the leaflets on it. They go up and down, and she could literally just rip this book apart. You could see that she actually tore the cover off. I don't know if you can see the tape right here. It's all the way down. And now she's tearing out the pages. The leaflets go up, they're going to go down, and they go sideways. See? Down. And so this is not a good book for her to have actually in her hands on her own because she does tear out the pages and stuff. I don't like when she tears out the pages of books because I want to hold on to her books. But as you saw, April Bunnies is falling apart too. So we're just not careful with our books in this house. So, and that's why none of her books are new. They're all from thrift shops, so are all found, and none of them are new. Most things in our house are not new, so that's not surprising that her books aren't new. Her clothes aren't new, her books aren't new, nothing is new. Nothing will ever be new because everything new is way too expensive when you can get the same, you get better value at a thrift shop than you can at a store. So, she's trying to get out of my arms. She's like, no, Mama. Oh yeah, the clothes are in the car. I forgot. Alright, Princess. Mama's gonna brush her teeth and I'm gonna brush your teeth. We're gonna have a teeth jamboree in this house. Where is Dad? Dad working on the computer? Alright, that works. This is my nighttime routine. I just brush out my hair like I do in the morning. As you probably can't tell anyway, I do not paint my face up. I know it's called makeup nowadays, but it will always be paint because you are painting up your face. But I don't wear paint, and I hope that my daughter doesn't really get into it because it destroys your face in the long run because of all that stuff on it. So, I do actually own some makeup. It's old makeup, but look at you standing. But I don't wear it. I haven't worn makeup in over 10 years. So, I almost never use mirrors either because, well, there's no point to it. Standing, baby girl. Is that an eye? Is that a green eye that you have? Yeah, it's a green. Shake the G. The letter I is like an insect standing up. Alright, so I just brush out my hair and then I move into mouthwash. Actually, I might even use some baby oil tonight. My angel, Mama loves you. Baby oil is actually really nice in the wintertime. I started using it in my own hair because I use it in Karina's hair. So, her hair is so much easier to do because she is a little tiny baby and her hair is pretty short. And I actually don't keep my hair long anymore. Because I never realized, stupid as it may sound, that an adult can actually grab your hair and twist it up in their hands and yank on it until you scream. Until a few years ago. So, and then they can split like different things into your mouth. It's disgusting. So yeah, I actually have to get a haircut soon because I don't like my hair being long anymore. And I used to have hair down to my butt all the time. Ever since I was a little kid, I always liked long hair and whatever. And I never realized how stupid that is because it's true. Anyone can just grab you in the street too. They could grab you by your hair and drag you away. Like, I'm not going to encourage my little girl to have long hair. No, I'm not going to be like, oh, Mama's now paranoid. But, you know, about people with long hair. I'm like, oh, that's dangerous. But, you know, yeah, for some reason, I never thought about that because it didn't have it happen to me until a few years ago. Now I'm just like, oh, that was a dumb idea to have hair so long, you know? Especially hair that, you know, you could literally wrap up around in your hands and yank. It's like, why would someone ever want their hair that long, you know? It's dumb. So it was dumb. There. my angel. What letters do you have, Karina? Will you find me the U? Will you go find me the U? Where's the U? Is it a green U that I'm looking for? Will you find that green U? Letter U. Oh, it's okay. No, you tell Mama. Yeah? Oh, really? Yeah? My sweet angel. Yeah. And in the winter, my hair is so dry anyway, I might as well soak it down in some baby oil. Say, you'll go back over to it. The washboard fell down. It did not fall on her, it just fell down. You tell Mama about that washboard. I don't know why you're playing with the washboard. Karina. What is that? I gave her a bag of beads and string to play with. It's completely sealed and she cannot get into it. So, just like I'm going to give her the bottle and it's going to be completely sealed and she won't be able to get into it. Here. It's just something to keep her occupied while I do what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take care of her teeth. And I'm going to read her some books. Oh, yeah? What are you doing? Yeah? So little boy Squish felt left out and he joins us. He normally joins us at night in the bathroom. So see this red right here? Toothpaste goes from green, which is all natural, to yellow, I believe. Red is the third one. And then it goes black. If you have a black, it's all chemicals. If you have red, it's right next to black. It's almost all chemicals. both of our toothpaste right now are red. So that's what that is. Do you actually want to get a green toothpaste again? Because I like having at least an all green toothpaste in my house somewhere. And that's usually by Tom's. Tom's is a really good maker of a good natural toothpaste. So. What are you doing? You know, Audrey? Mm-hmm. Her eyes going in. Mm-hmm. And then I do my water pick. And sometimes I will floss as well. This is my water pick. And I love my water pick. I got one when I was 16 because I broke my jaw in 6 places. And ever since then I'm like, oh, water pick is awesome. So I do have a water pick. I like that. Yeah, pretty close to the thing. Normally, I don't do that. It's all good. Alright, hope I didn't get my phone wet. And then after that, I do another rinse. Of mouthwash. We don't share our mouthwash with guests. And when guests come over, I tell them not to use the mouthwash. So that's just the way that it goes in our house, because it doesn't matter whether you're using the cup or not. There's always, you know, stuff. So we don't have extra little cups for our mouthwash, so we don't share mouthwash. That'd be one thing if they had that in their daily routine, that they would have to provide their own. Usually when we have guests, we tell them to supply their own stuff as well. Just like when we go other places, we supply all of our own stuff, including food usually. So, there you go. I do not expect anyone to have anything from me when I go over to their house. And, but we do have like extra toothbrushes for guests. I do even have a travel size mouthwash if someone's like really insistent on it. Like when people come over to our house to stay, when I was doing guests, we don't really have a lot of overnight guests. But I mean, if someone was to come over to the house to stay, the first thing is like, go take a shower if you want to take a shower, get comfortable, you know, do whatever you need to do. Here's some food, you know. Basically make it as homey as possible. So, but no, we don't really do a lot of guests because we don't really have the room for it. We never really did. So, you know, we've been living in 1-bedroom apartments and inefficiency for a long time now. This is the first place that we've lived that actually has a backyard. It has a front and back porch and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And, you know, we've never had a place with as many windows as here before either, or with, you know, as much space. So, a lot of good things. A lot of good things with this house. We have to... You got all my stuff all messed up. That's all good. When it comes to my glasses, I have to wipe them off. Yeah, I have to take this centerpiece out of here. Alright, but that's it for my update. This is our nighttime routine. This is what we do. Now we're going to go and start reading some books. I'm going to grab The Fisherman and His Wife from the living room, because that's a living room book. It really is. It's not educational. It's just a moral. It is a moral story. So, you know, that's what we're going to be reading tonight, along with a couple other books. And of course, see, there's my little boy. He came to join us. Mama already fed you. What do you need? Why don't you come to bed with us, Squish? I'll give you some love too. You can read a book with us.